thousands of chemical reactions are occurring every second inside your body in each of your cells, which is why it is essential to understand how the chemistry of living beings works. Of the 92 chemical elements found in nature, 6 of them are fundamental for life, because they constitute the majority of all living beings on Earth. These essential elements for life are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and sulfur, which are called bioelements. If you like our content, don't forget to subscribe, follow us on our social networks, and support us on Patreon. Remember that by supporting us on Patreon, you will be able to participate in the giveaways for incredible prizes, see content before anyone else, and much more. In addition to the aforementioned elements, other elements are found in living beings, which despite being present in small quantities, have an important function for the stability of the cell. Among these elements are calcium, sodium, potassium, magnesium, iron, fluorine, zinc, silicon, boron, chlorine, manganese, copper, iodine, chromium, selenium, vanadium, cobalt, molybdenum, and tin. These elements represent a small part of the composition of living beings, as you can see in the following picture. In nature, the different chemical elements tend to unite with others to achieve a balance. This union is known as a bond. A chemical bond is the union of two or more atoms, which forms a molecule. When the two atoms that come together are two nonmetals and share their electrons, a covalent bond is formed, and the compounds formed in this way are called covalent compounds. Some covalent compounds of interest to biology are those that contain carbon, such as monosaccharides, amino acids, fatty acids, and nucleotides. There are two large groups of molecules of great importance for life: inorganic molecules without carbon base and organic molecules with carbon base. The most important inorganic molecules for living beings are water and some mineral salts. Water is the most important inorganic compound for living beings because it constitutes about 70% of its weight. It has a fundamental role in the good performance of the cellular functions, since these always occur in the presence of the vital liquid, and the loss of it determines a decrease in the effectiveness of the vital functions. The other important inorganic components are mineral salts, such as carbonates, sulfates, phosphates, and nitrates, which can be found in solid or liquid state. In solid state, they form hard structures, such as shells, bones, or teeth. Dissolved in water, mineral salts regulate osmotic changes through cell membranes, pH, and ion concentrations. Organic molecules are those formed mainly of carbon and hydrogen, also with atoms of oxygen, nitrogen, and some other elements such as phosphorus and sulfur. There are more than 12 million organic compounds, which far exceed inorganic compounds. This is due to a particular characteristic of the carbon atom, which, having 4 electrons in its last orbit, to join with other carbon atoms or any other element, will always share its electrons to achieve chemical stability. The covalent bonds of carbon atoms form straight chains, branched chains, and cyclic chains. This allows the formation of all kinds of molecules, which makes the number of possible organic compounds almost infinite. These molecules are called biomolecules, organic compounds that only living beings are capable of synthesizing and degrading to obtain energy, regulate their cellular functions, and use as structural components. 4 large subgroups are known: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids, which we will talk about in the next video. We will see you in the next video, and Thanks for watching.